Good morning to my Infinite Voices community and podcast. Here's your friend Lisandra, or as you better know me now, Summer Moon. I want to ask you guys a question. How do you feel on a day-to-day in terms of your disability? Because I want to share how I feel. Not too long ago, I was having a conversation with somebody very close to me, and they were wondering why sometimes I was so sad, or they felt like it was almost like I didn't want to be here anymore. I don't think it's that I don't like dealing with that on a day-to-day basis. I think it's more the fact how society makes me feel in terms of my disability. And it was interesting because just yesterday I was talking with a neighbor of mine that I'm not going to disclose her name, but she's a very close friend of mine. And she was saying that she feels that sometimes society in general doesn't see us like human beings, and that she felt isolated, that she felt that she was treated less than because she was in a wheelchair, that she felt like a couch in a corner, because she has had, ironically, the same question that we all have had in one moment or the other by somebody that walks. You're not entitled to receive state money because you didn't work it, or why are you receiving it? And in her case, she has a good valid point. Before she became disabled, she was an able-bodied female that worked. And she responded to them, I have every right, as you do, to receive from our government because I worked for that money as well before my accident. But not too many people feel like that. Anyway, that was just one example of many things that we go through on a daily basis. It's not so much that we are not happy with who we are. It's how society in general makes us feel about who we are. Because sometimes we feel we go 10 steps and we start to feel good about ourselves, and then we go 10 steps back for whatever reason. And that could bring us into a wave of depression and not feeling good about ourselves. But it's not, I don't think, because that I don't want to be alive. It's more society. How society makes me feel about myself every single day that you wake up. And it doesn't quite always happen that way. And I know life is full of challenges. We all need to have ups and downs, and that's part of growing up and being human. Yes, I understand all of that. With disabled people, there's something interesting. Our surroundings, our society doesn't affect us the same way it could affect an able-bodied person. We have a unique, different sensitivity that hits you to the core. So it's hard to explain. It's a weird sensory. We have more senses developed, and I know, and I don't know if some of you guys could relate to me out there. I know it's caused by the lack of different faculties, so we develop the ones that we have more profoundly. But talking to my neighbor made me feel that I wasn't alone sometimes when I feel like I'm trying, but society tries to bring me down and put me down. And for as much as I try to block it, and I do, there comes a point that it breaks you. There comes a point that you're like, okay, I'm doomed if I do, and I'm doomed if I don't. But guys, at the end of the day, we have to define our disabilities. And there's many things that I feel happy about, that I have accomplished with my family and by myself. And I don't know if I shared with you in the past videos, I'm a COVID survivor with CP, and that's a miracle all on its own. And a miracle twice. When I was born, because I was born a preemie, and 3 years ago, almost 4, when I went through the sadness, toughest experience of being in ICU. It's more the emotional and mental tiredness that society could give us, the disabled community. I'm not just going to say me, I'm going to talk about all of us in general, because I know you guys out there could probably relate. It's not so much that we don't accept or we can't deal on a daily basis with our own disability. It's more because God designs us to be, I believe, to be able to deal with it. We are, as my mother would say, warriors. And I think God gives us a DNA that we could deal with such challenges and disabilities. I thank God, since we're in the womb of our mothers, makes us ready for the challenges. What cracks us along the way and what gives us sometimes scars of life is society, is the hang-ups, is the they can't do it because they're in a wheelchair, is the not allowing us to be part of society as so. Saying, oh yeah, we want them to be part of society, but then you're going to a restaurant or a mall or anything like that, and the aisles are too small, or the restaurant doors are not wide, or in the case if you're in a relationship, like I've seen many of my friends, and even myself at times, they look at you weird because you're walking down the street with your significant others, and they're like, how can they? Well, guess what? It's done. It's done like everybody else. Anyway, you guys, tell me what affects you more than your disability. Is it your disability itself, or is it society? Which one? Or is it both? How do you feel about yourself? Is it that you really sometimes do feel like you don't want to be here, but it's a temporary passing thing, I hope, because life is beautiful. Life is going to be full of challenges whether you walk or not. Always remember that, and never give up. And help me make our Infinite Voices community a space where people could finally see us for who we are, with all our colors, with all our weaknesses and strengths. But at the end of the day, what I want us to show, and what I want to show along with you guys, is that we are just simply humans like anybody else. And on that note, like I always say, guys, until next time, I love you all. Keep yourself cool today, because it's very hot. Drink a lot of water. Keep breathing, keep fighting, keep walking, keep rolling. However it is that you get along with your disability through life and navigate life, keep doing it. Keep doing it with a smile. Keep doing it with positivity. Keep doing it with knowing that tomorrow's another day with challenges that we have to defeat, goals that we have to accomplish, lives that we have to make, even fights and sadnesses that we have to share. Everything is valid as long as you are able to continue in this wonderful journey with me, because I will continue it with you. And God bless you all. And until next time, my friends, your friend Summer Moon here. I love you. Goodbye.